Yo, what is going on, guys? Games here, back with you for another video. And in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a concept that I came up with. Honestly, pretty quick. It wasn't like it didn't take that much effort or long. It didn't take much long at all. Just because I feel like how easy it is going to be to make this guy good. So basically, what I'm talking about this guy right here, Cooler. Now, here's the thing with Cooler. Cooler is obviously a very good. It's going to be a very good like unit probably after EZAs, right? We know this. Obviously, him being a just a support like he is, like in his what is it called? His base is just going to be very valuable for him. I feel like, right? As a TUR, just supporting, and then obviously as he's supporting with one of the better units in the game, Cooler, right? It's just gonna turn out very nice for him. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at him, take a look at it, and see how he looks in this concept, and let me know what you guys think of it. Maybe you'll send me your thoughts about it, right? But yeah, so let's start with the leader skill. Obviously, it's pretty easy to go off of. Leader skill is going to be Terrifying Conquerors or Transformation Boost. Key category key plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 170%. Then on his super attack effect, I decided to do raising defense for one turn, and then he still has the lowering attack and defense. Raising defense for one turn is just super, super common nowadays, right? It's kind of a standard at this point. I feel like a lot of units just should have it. It's generally just a good thing to have when it comes to being a unit like this. So I think it's definitely important for this guy to have that because I feel like what I want this guy's role to be is to just slot 3, at least non-transform. Slot 3, sit him there and he'll be able to support without getting you killed, basically, is what I want. So having any form of extra defensive raise, especially as a slot 3 unit, raising defense is good because you don't have to worry about having high defense at the start of turn, unlike a slot 1 unit, right? So I think raising defense is just a standard that I feel like should be met for the most part as we go forward in the game, as we move forward as the game moves on, right? So for the passive, I put attack and defense was 180%. Now this is actually a lot different from his current stuff. Actually, you know what? While I'm sitting here, let me actually just bring that up real quick. I'll bring it up just to compare. I feel like it would be nice to compare this. Let me pull it up real quick though. But yeah, I gave him 180%. Now originally he has 100%, which is obviously a lot lower, right? But as these EZAs get stronger, and power creep goes on, you gotta increase those boosts by a lot, right? So that's obviously the choice for that. All right, loading, great. All right, let me bring this up real quick. All right, so okay, let me just show you this real quick. So, as his base form right now, he has attack and defense plus 100%. Then he obviously has the support, the key plus 2, attack and defense plus 30%. The transformation boost when facing one enemy, and then terrifying conquerors get the 2 key, 50% attack and defense when facing 2 enemies. That's what he has for right now. Now, in my concept, we basically go based off of that. So obviously we can see here we have the 180. I upped it, right? Like I said, as power creep goes on, the stats are gonna go up. So, you just gotta stay with the times, basically. Then I gave him 50% on super. So this is gonna make him actually pretty nice, combined with this and the high stats he's gonna have. And, like, I don't know exactly off the top of my head what his stats are gonna be. They're probably somewhere. You could probably calculate them. I don't know off the top of my head, but this is going to make him pretty good defensively, plus the support, because he does give that to himself, obviously. So he's going to be really good defensively, like really good. That's why I said I just need a unit who can support, sit in the third slot, and not get killed. And I think that's what he's going to do fine in this form, honestly. But yeah, he's getting the attack and defense plus 15% on super. He should hit solid numbers, honestly, for just a support type. Like he might hit in like the 6 mil range at least. And supporting and then having like really good defense, I feel like that's good, like, right, like that is good, especially combined with like his strong link set, right? Like, like a big bad bosses, brutal beatdown, metamorphosis, strongest clan in space, fierce battle, obviously, thirst for conquest, really good one right there. Got a lot of good links like that. Alright, and then, yeah, basically I kept the same, everything else the same. So I didn't really add too much. I just added 50% one performing a super attack just because I thought the extra defense would be nice, and I feel like it's just going to make him really solidify himself in slot 3 as like a really good tank. Well, not like, not like outstanding, but like good enough for sure in difficult content where he can tank and then also support as well. So he'll do his role fine. Now with the active skill, I legit just left it the same. I feel like his active skill is pretty good. His active skill condition, like having just third turn if you're fighting a pure hybrid Saiyan, is really good. Or it's 6 turns if it's one enemy, but I think I made this guy good enough to where you don't really need to transform into this. Like this is a behemoth. We'll talk about a lot later as we go down. But that guy is behemoth. This is a good unit though. Like realistically, a lot of times, like Cooler's team, for example, a lot of times, you got good units, you got good slot 2 units, you got units you want to keep on rotation. But then, sometimes you bring a support on the team, they're pretty much dead weight a lot of the time. Like, there's only a few that can like sit there and be like, yeah, I'm with this, I'm good, like I'm fine. Especially on the Cooler's team, like you're not bringing, like you can bring Garlic Jr. into an event. Like he's a good support, but you can bring him into hard events. You gotta be careful with him though. Like even in Cell Max, he's gonna be taking like 100k per normal. So you gotta be careful with him. This guy, however, is going to be tanking. I think after supering, I would like to say he would be tanking maybe I don't know. Like I said, I would like to actually count this, but I have no way of doing that, so I don't know. I would like to believe he might be able to tank Cell Max after supering. Like I would like to believe that, right? Like maybe he'll be a little bit, like he'll take a little bit, but like I think he would, right? So that's really good considering like Cell Max is the hardest boss in the game, hardest hitting boss in the game, like right. Obviously a lot of people are like, don't base things off Cell Max, but like, he's the hardest boss in the game. He's the newest boss in, well, not anymore, but you know what I mean. He's just something, you gotta base him off of the harder content, right? Like that just makes sense. So yeah. All right, now we got the final form. So let me go back to the what is it called? Yeah, the Dokkan Wiki, and we'll take a look at the final form. Where is it? Right here? No, not that. Final form. All right. So final form. Ki plus 3 attack and defense is 180%, then launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. Performs a critical hit when there's a pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan category in. So yeah, pretty simple. We all know this, right? We know this guy's kit. Obviously, this kit back then was really good, but now I decided to make it even better. All right, so what this guy's doing now? So on his super attack effect, I didn't say that he's raising attack basically, and then greatly lowering defense. Now he'll be greatly raising attack. Yeah, greatly raising attack. He'll raise defense for 1 turn. Then he'll do immense damage and greatly lower attack and defense as well. So if you're able to get his transformation early, you might be able to use the lowering attack and defense. A lot of the time it's not going to be the most useful, but I thought I'd add it just in case. Just in case you might be able to get it right. Obviously raising defense again, gonna make him really good, and then greatly raising attack. Like you guys know, greatly raising attack, it does a lot when it comes to your attack. Like you can see it. Like when your attack goes up, like you can see it. It's noticeable. You can already see it with him before when he's just normally raising. So greatly raising attack is gonna make his attack jump, especially with the stat boost and his passive numbers that I have here. Like it's gonna be insane. All right, so his passive skill: Ki plus 3 in attack and defense was 200%. And then he gets another 50% like before in his untransformed state. He gets that on super again, so he's gonna be crazy. I kind of designed this guy in terms of stat wise to be similar to AGL Cell. So I guess you could roughly take, not like perfectly, but you could roughly take what he's gonna do into consideration, what he like Cell does into consideration what this guy's gonna do. Except I think this guy should be better, I would say. Then I gave him the pan mechanic, reduces damage by minus 40% as attacking before attacking as the first attacker in the turn. So when the first slot, you can actually run him in slot 1. He basically switches. First you just float him off, he'll be sitting there and he'll be fine. You float him off and he's supporting the team. Then you put him back on rotation he's tanking slot 1 because he got that damage reduction, and his starter turn defense should be pretty high considering the stat plus 200%. Keep 3 obviously is very, very good. It's just it's underrated. I feel like people overlook it, but key plus 3 is really good mechanic. It's just good to have, right? But yeah, his defense is gonna be really good. It's gonna be like, think about Cell. What his defense at as starter turn? It's somewhere around there. Think about that, right? Cell has 250%, but this guy's stats is higher, so right. And then 40% damage reduction on top of that. So as the first, he's gonna be he can tank in slot 1. Like, he'll be able to tank in slot 1. Then after he attacks, I didn't mention this, but I added an extra attack here he can do. Launches 2 additional attacks that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So basically, he has a chance to launch 4 supers up in a turn, counting the hidden potential. So even after attack, like, you know how Pan sometimes will get caught after the first slot because she doesn't raise defense on her super attack. She does get 50% I think on super, but she doesn't raise defense on super attack, right? So her defense does like, she can't get caught. This guy is going to be having insanely high defense. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to be tanking the hardest bosses like double digits or anything. No, for sure not. Without the 40%, he definitely won't be. But he'll be able to tank in that slot that's very hard for a lot of characters to be in. Now, against the AGL boss, it might be a little bit harder, but like Broly could be a bit harder to do. But the amount of damage this guy's gonna do on Broly, though, is crazy. If he does 4 super attacks, all crits, by the way, because this guy has guaranteed crits against pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans, it's gonna be looking pretty good, I think, right? So that was my kind of like, I feel like this right here, I think this version of Cooler, I think this is the best TUR, EZA TUR, pretty much by far, honestly. This is for sure, like, this compared with, like, plus this is, it gets pretty crazy. And then obviously his links and categories are the same, right? So like I said, those links, like Thirst for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, Metamorphosis, one of those 4 links specifically, insane for him. You'll get him with like Janemba. You can put him slot 1 if you wanted to, rock this guy on rotation if you wanted, and they'll be cooking. You could run Cooler and Cooler, and they'd be cooking. Like, they'd destroy events in 1 turn. It's actually insane. I wouldn't be surprised if yeah, you could beat Broly in 1 turn with this, with that rotation for sure. Like, get lucky where the super attacks are, and they're done. Like, you launch the Supernova, they go ham, and bro, he's done. Like, legit. It could get crazy. This guy's damage is gonna be off the charts because he's critting, and he's gonna be hitting like 10 mil attack stats and like greatly raising attack. Like, yeah, honestly, I think I made him too good. He probably should just raise attack here, but like, whatever. I don't think this is what they're gonna do, obviously, for him. I do this just because I think this is what would be good for him and what would help him. But like I said, maybe you guys have different thoughts of what he should look like. You just let me know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think he should look like? I think right now he seems like a pretty fun unit. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think I like him as probably the best TUR if he is built like this, which I think he definitely could be, right? So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I think, like I said, I think he'd be really good if he's built like this because with this kit made where he can be in different spots across the team, I think he'll just have a lot of versatility and that edge against all the other EZA TURs and such. But yeah, that's just my thoughts, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think, right? Maybe you guys have different thoughts. Just put them in the comments if you guys have them, or Twitter, at me, something like that. And that's pretty much me. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.